Now you can see we have successfully created a navigation. Now our target is to remove this documentation and use this navigation as a top level navigation. So inside this we will provide some two other navigation called user and group, and under the blog there should be a two more navigation. That navigation should be a post and category. Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video we will see how we can create a Django admin navigation part. So this is one of the hot topic on the internet, to create a navigation about the inside the Django admin template. So I will create a simple tag, and that tag will be used for this creating navigation part. So create a custom filter. You can find the link in the description of this video, so you can watch that video to create a custom tag and filter, and then after you can use this method to create a simple navigation part. So let me create a function here called get admin part. Get app list. So get app list, and I will copy this part from here. I will take this two extra parameter from here. Okay, now I will return a list here. That list should have that list should be a before returning the list, we need to import the admin. So from Django, and from we need to import the app. So from here we can import this part. Now we have imported this admin and app. So I will admin.site.get app list, and that will take up context text parameter, and I will give them only for the current request, and that app should return here. Now let me test this. Now we need to import this tag here, and I will use this as an object, and I will iterate that object here. Now if we go to our page and refresh this page, there should be one more navigation should be there. So as you can see there, we have one more extra navigation. Now I'm going to remove this default one. Now our target is to print the string and use the get the navigation icon. So let me print the object here, print the name. So let me see how it's print. So as you can see, it's have printed lots of random string. Now our target is to create a filter that will extract the some part of the desired part of this string, desired part of this object. So let me create a filter, get label, that will take a value, and I will use this string. I will give the name, and now it will return the value. Let me see the name. So I will give the index as a name. Now I will use this filter here. Now if we refresh the page, name should be printed here. As you can see, blog and authentication and blog, two things we have printed here. This is both are showing as a module. Now if we click on this, it will redirect it to the index page because we have not given the path. So our target is to provide the path here also. So suppose if we go to this link, so it will show only here two model admin. So similarly we can provide the link, we can create a link here. So you can fine tune this function depending on your needs. So I'm going to give the, now I'm going to change this get values, and I will provide the name called label. Label will be argument, similar get values. So similarly I will use that here also. Similarly I will use that here also. I will change this label ARG, and filter name should be get values. ARG will be here. Now next thing, for temporary purpose I'm going to remove this, and then I will see what are the other various index are available. So let me refresh this page. So we have made mistake, we need to register this as a name also. There is a one more parameter called app_URL. So we will use the same filter and we will pass that index called app_URL. So it will print the now if we click, as you can see, now if we click on this link, let me copy all the now let me remove this extra debugging things. So now you can see if we have created the authentication and authorization and blog. So if you click on this blog, only blog admin will be available here, and if you click on this authentication part, it will create show only the authentication part over here. So similarly, if we add some more module here, so that module automatically will be available inside your navigation, and that and admin part also will available here. So next thing is to provide the navigation part. So for navigation we can simply as you can see here, lots of parameter available here. So we can provide some custom we can load the custom dictionary and hard-coded dictionary, and from there we can pick the icon. So for example, we can simply use another filter called icon, get icon. So now I'm going to use this get icon tag. So for example, we can use this simply like this, Now you can see we have successfully created a navigation. Now our target is to remove this documentation and use this navigation as a top level navigation. So inside this we will provide some two other navigation called user and group, and under the blog there should be a two more navigation. That navigation should be a post and category. So for that I'm going to remove this part from here, and documentation part from here. So let me loop this something like this. So on the anchor part we need to give this something like this, and on icon part we need to give this something like this, and on this part we need to give this something like this, and then after we remove this, we can remove this here. Okay, now next thing, now if we refresh the page, not everything is well, but on the top we can see the two navigation part called authentication and blog. So as you can see here, two navigation is coming, authentication and blog. So inside here our target is to show the post and category. From here now I'm going to use this part. So this app have attribute called model, so we don't need this something like this, but I have used this for showing a demo. So now we will see what kind of attribute this model have. So this have some attribute called a URL and something like this. So let me print that, and then we will see what kind of attribute available on this model. So let me refresh this page. So now if we open this page, so let me copy the attribute from here. So let me print the name of that category. So model.name, and we need to put the admin URL. So here we will use the admin URL. Model.admin URL, and for icon purpose we can use the object name. So here get model icon, we can create another filter, and then here we need to give the object name. So for that we need to change this, and here we can give the name of that particular name. So for example, here this is a category. And for this is for the post, so we can give them a post. Similarly, we can create other two part like user and a group. We can change this icon later. So for this demo purpose, we have mostly completed everything. So let me refresh the page. Now you can see the navigation, proper navigation. Now you can see category and post available here. Under the authentication authorization, you can see the group and user. Now if we click on this post navigation, post part, it will redirect it to the post. Now if we click on this the user part, it will redirect it to the user. Now if we click on this group part, it will redirect to the group. And all this icon can be found on the Font Awesome website. So if we click on this font, Font Awesome, so for Font Awesome we can replace this icon db. So for this demo purpose, we have successfully created the our navigation part.